Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to choose a hosting service, and we will look at this question through a couple of parameters, and we'll see how to choose a hosting service. So the first parameter is hosting space, and the second is the amount of traffic per month that we can bring into our website. And I personally choose, and I recommend that you would also choose a hosting service that doesn't give us any limitation, because many times you will see options of hosting in very cheap prices, but usually you will see that you will have some kind of limitation over your space or over the amount of traffic, the amount of people that can go into your website. And personally I think that this is not something that you would want. We would of course want to have new technology and new hardware in our hosting service to minimize the possibility that our website will crash or something like that. So having new technology and hardware is important. A good hosting service will give us all kinds of scripts and options that will make our life easier. For example, one script that we would want to have is a one-click WordPress building script. So, and I will show you that in a next tutorial that I will make. So that is something that we would like to have. Especially to those of you who are building their first WordPress blog, we would like to have a money-back guarantee. So if for any reason you decide that you don't want this hosting or you don't want to continue blogging at all, that in a month or something like that you would have the possibility to have a money-back guarantee. Price is of course something very important to consider that you have a good value for your money. For me, customer support is maybe the most important thing. You would want to have a 24-hour customer support that you can call or you can chat with to solve your problems if they may come. Especially for those of you who don't have much technical knowledge, a friendly control panel will make life really much easier. So this is another thing that you would want to have. And last but not least, everyone that has a blog wants to have as much traffic as possible, and for the possibility that your blog or your website will have a large amount of visitors, you would want your server to give you the option of upgrading your hosting to a dedicated server. And so you would want to choose a hosting that has that. So in case you would like to do that sometimes in the future, you will be able to do that. So these are the parameters, and now let's move on. As a user, I can only honestly recommend the hosting service that I'm using, which is HostGutter. And here in webhostingreviews.com, which is a very reliable hosting review website because it's based on user recommendations, you will see that in number one you have InMotion Hosting, which has 99.46% positive reviews, and the second one is HostGutter with 95.91%. I did compare the two, and still I would choose HostGutter because of some features that I think makes it a bit more value for money. And again, it's also the one that I'm using. But I did put the links for both of them under this tutorial, so you can, with a little comparison that I've made for you, so you can look at them both, and you have the links. However, I will show you how to use HostGutter because this is the one that I am using. So if you do click the link of HostGutter that you have under this tutorial, you will get to the HostGator hosting website, and there they always have these plans, and if you will click on view hosting plans, you will get to their hosting plans. The one that I'm using is baby plan because it has unlimited domain options, which means that you can host without limitation any amount of domains. And although now you're only starting with one, you will see that you might want to make more websites for other people while you're traveling or for yourself. And this option of unlimited domains is very, very helpful. However, you can always start with one plan and move to another one. An important thing to see, not only with HostGator but with all the other hostings, is that the price that they're showing, the first price that they're showing, is always a price for more than a year. So just make sure that you look, if you want the price for a year, just make sure that you're looking at the price per one year, meaning the price per year that you would pay per month. Okay, I do use the plan for 2 years, but of course you can always change your plan as you go, and that's a very good thing. So because that's the plan that I'm using, then I'll show you how to register to HostGator. All you do is choose, for example, 1 year, and order now. And here you enter the domain that you have already purchased. You can purchase a domain from a HostGator, but it's just more expensive, so I do not recommend that. So in my case, it will be money to travel. Okay, and we will continue to step 2. Okay, and here it shows you that I've chosen the baby plan for 12 months. Of course, I will not complete that because I am already have hosting, but you will choose a username. You will also choose a security PIN. That's just a number that you have to put in, and in case you call their customer support, they will ask you to put that. So of course, as always, you will save these details on a notepad. And then you have the billing options. Again, credit card or PayPal. As I said, it's a bit easier to use PayPal because if you choose credit card, then you will have to send them a scanned photo of your credit card. Of course, that's, as I showed you already, is not so difficult, but I just think that paying with PayPal is a bit easier. So here you will put your details: first name, last name, email, all these details. Make sure that if you're not from the States, that first of all you change the country that you're from, and then accordingly it will also change the state and everything. Of course, you know the CVV is the numbers on the back side of your card. They will also offer you to add a site lock. You can do it, or it's another $15 per year. You can click it off if you want, and after you've done all that, you can just click agree to the terms and conditions and create account. Of course, I'm not going to do it now because I already have an account. And in the next tutorial, I will show you how we actually create a WordPress site in one click with HostGator. So I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.